When you think of ancient empires, names like Egypt, Rome, or Greece probably spring to mind. But nestled between these giants was a civilization whose influence rivaled their own, Elam. Welcome back to the channel. Before we dive into the rich history of Elam, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an exciting episode. And if you love ancient history, be sure to ring the bell to be notified every time a new video drops. Now let's meet the Elamites. So where exactly was Elam? Imagine yourself in the heart of Western Iran today. Now zoom your mental map back some 4,700 years or so. There you'll find Elam, situated in the fertile lands watered by the mighty Tigris and Euphrates rivers. Its location was a strategic gold mine, placing it right between Mesopotamia and the Zagros Mountains. But don't let its relatively small size fool you. Though often overshadowed by its more famous neighbors, Elam was a force to be reckoned with. Its reign, which spanned from 2700 BCE to 539 BCE, was marked by a series of powerful dynasties, each ruler expanding and defending their domain from outside invaders. The Elamite civilization is considered one of the oldest in the world, developing alongside ancient Egypt and Sumer, while other civilizations battled for supremacy. The Elamites honed their own systems of government, economy, and culture. So how do we know about Elam? The answer lies beneath the sands of time in the form of archaeological sites. One of the most prominent is the city of Susa, also known as Shushan. Today, the ruins of Susa are a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Here, excavations have uncovered remnants of a grand civilization, including palaces, temples, and even the remnants of daily life. These relics include exquisite pieces of metalwork, pottery, and architectural marvels. Imagine standing amidst the crumbling walls of an ancient palace, running your fingers along stones that silently narrate tales of a bygone era. This is what awaits you at Persepolis, the magnificent ceremonial capital of the Achaemenid Empire, which was deeply influenced by its Elamite roots. Here you can explore the grandeur of a civilization that once rivaled the might of Egypt and Greece. At Chagazanbil, the ruins tell the story of a great city once protected by towering defensive structures. These sites are open-air museums that bring Elam's glorious past to life. Now let's talk about something truly unique to the Elamites: their writing system. You see, while the Sumerians utilized cuneiform, the Elamites crafted their own script known as Linear Elamite. This script has been one of the biggest mysteries in archaeology. Despite numerous attempts, Linear Elamite remains largely undeciphered. Imagine the thrill of being the individual who cracks this historical code. What secrets will they uncover? Will it rewrite history? If you're as fascinated by this mystery as I am, let me know in the comments below. What would you love to learn if you could decode Linear Elamite? Okay. And here's a fascinating fact. The Elamite language didn't just shape their writing, it also left its mark on their rulers. Elamite society was different from many of its contemporaries, in that it challenged traditional norms. Most civilizations of the time followed a male line of succession, but Elam was unique in that it practiced matrilineal succession. This meant that the royal power passed through the mother's side of the family. Now imagine a queen sitting on the throne, making decisions that shaped the course of her empire. That wasn't unheard of in Elam. Their queens weren't just figureshed. They actively participated in politics, governance, and even temple rituals. This deviation from the norm offers us a window into a society that valued female leadership. But Elam wasn't just about internal affairs. Our interactions with neighboring civilizations were as eventful as their domestic policies. Picture a vast empire spanning from the Mediterranean Sea to Central Asia. That was the reach of the Achaemenid Persian Empire, which incorporated Elam into its fold. Under the banner of this mighty empire, Elamite culture flourished, leaving an indelible mark on its successor. Imagine being part of an empire so diverse that it boasted multiple official languages. In the court of the Achaemenids, Elamite was one of the 3 official languages, serving as a testament to the empire's multiculturalism. This linguistic diversity would later contribute to the richness of the Persian language, showcasing the lasting impact of Elamite culture. Now, remember those wars that Elam waged to protect its borders? Well, not all their battles were defensive. They had a taste for conquest too. Just imagine the shockwaves that rippled through the ancient world when the Elamites captured the sacred Sumerian city of Ur. Such acts of audacious conquest were a reminder of the empire's strength and ambition. But one tale stands out: the theft of the stele of Hammurabi. In 1155 BCE, an epic battle unfolded between Elam and Babylon, and the spoils of war included the legendary stele of Hammurabi, one of the world's earliest legal codes. Picture the scene: an ancient battlefield, the victors claiming their prize. The next stop for this monumental artifact was Susa, where it was paraded as a trophy. Today it rests in the Louvre Museum, a silent sentinel of a bygone era. Now let's talk about engineering. When you think of ancient engineers, names like the Romans might spring to mind. But the Elamites were no slouches in this department either. From designing fortified city walls to planning intricate drainage systems, they shaped their environment to suit their needs. Imagine walking through an ancient city, marveling at the towering walls that once defended its people. Or picture yourself strolling along canals that carry water from distant sources, a testament to the empire's understanding of hydraulics. These remnants of their engineering prowess are scattered across the landscape, silently narrating tales of a civilization that harnessed the power of water and stone. The Elamites weren't just warriors or engineers, they were also skilled craftspeople. If you've ever marveled at the intricacies of bronze sculptures, you've got the Elamites to thank in part for that art form. They were particularly adept at casting techniques, allowing them to create intricate designs that have stood the test of time. Imagine holding a piece of ancient art in your hands, feeling the weight of history as you trace its contours, each curve and edge whispering stories of the skills and creativity of its creators. The Elamites weren't a homogeneous group. Instead, they were a vibrant tapestry of various ethnicities, languages, and traditions. A multilingual society, they spoke Elamite, but also used Akkadian and Sumerian in their administration, showcasing a remarkable openness to other cultures. Imagine living in a city where people from various backgrounds come together, sharing their customs and creating a rich cultural exchange. In essence, Elam was a microcosm of the ancient world, where East met West, and where diversity wasn't just tolerated, it thrived. Unfortunately, no civilization is immune to the passage of time. And Elam's story took a downturn in 646 BCE, when the Assyrian king Ashurbanipal led a brutal campaign against them. Picture the scene: a once great city engulfed in flames, its inhabitants scattered, its treasures looted. That was the fate of Susa, as the Assyrians laid siege to the city, turning it into a smoldering ruin. From this point on, Elam's power waned, its cities were destroyed, and its influence faded into the annals of history. So why should you care about Elam? It's easy, because Elam was a trailblazer. It was one of the earliest civilizations to flourish in the Middle East, shaping the course of history in ways we're only beginning to understand. It was a beacon of female empowerment, a champion of multiculturalism, and a master builder. Its contributions to language, law, and urban planning are echoes that reverberate through time. By understanding Elam, we gain a deeper appreciation for the tapestry of human history and the civilizations that wove its threads. So the next time you think of ancient empires, remember Elam, the civilization that dared to be different, that thrived against all odds, and that left an indelible mark on the course of human history. And that brings us to the end of our journey through the Elamite Dynasties. But remember, history is a tapestry, and each civilization is a thread in its grand design. And hey, if you loved this video, don't keep it to yourself. Share the joy of discovery with your friends and fellow history buffs. Your support means the world to us. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and above all, keep learning. After all, the past is never truly gone. It's always waiting for us to uncover its secrets.